Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff again. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. The DB's backing off from the line now. Grab down the middle. It's Tuggle. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Direct snap to the back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Just seems like he's inching his way to this goal line. He got about a yard. That's halfway. Now, will they give it to him again to see if he can break the plane?
He moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. You come out in the playoff game, Curtin, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Nicholson. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Always looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Irish.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's White. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Rashada. Here's a target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He'll hand it off. Defense will make the stop, and will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. To the air. It's Rashada. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Caught behind the line. It's White. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Makes the grab. It's Tuggle. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Powerful running into the secondary. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Nicholson. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for a deep completion. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. The Dogs looking to run some tempo here.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Looking to throw. It's Rashada. Snags the quick throw. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down. 1st down and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They're going to run it here. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, they don't hit this down.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made down inside the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. Do they try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservative? It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Bulldogs come to the line in a hurry up. Looking downfield. It's Rashada. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Trying to get the throw off.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Returner looking to create better field position. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking deep here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they've regained the lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. And they get the second half started with a running play. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Defense is coming after him. The pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
That's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime, is the defense is going to be out there on the field first. We're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. And that's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
And the return will be brought down. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Rashada. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Makes it 2nd down. They go with a direct snap. And he's got it already past the 1st down marker. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! That puts him on top in the 2nd half. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around you.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Nicholson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? On the handout, they'll test the right side here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
looking to make a big play downfield. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
They're going to run it. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll be brought down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Same tailback, another carry. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. And the quarterback just sneaks it.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. Fighting off the defender. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. As a design quarterback keeper. And they stop him just short, but defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. And the call is a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Irish. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Now an important PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Getting set up. Here's second down. And he's got it again. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Rashada. He's escaping the pocket now. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Great stop by the defense. Still a 3-point game. Let's see what the offense can do. This is a crucial possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's second down here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick spin on the run. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Returner decides to field it. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Looking to throw. It's Rashada. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
The fumble recovery gives the offense a great opportunity. It's first and goal now. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock.
Oh, look out, the football is free. The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Here's a carry for the fullback. He's swarmed by the defense.
What a stop by this defense here on third down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown? And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After extending the lead with the field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to 21. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Back to pass. It's Rashada. And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.